5 plants you should never plant together. A smart gardener's guide to avoiding costly mistakes. Picture this. You've spent weeks planning your garden layout, carefully selecting your favorite varieties and nurturing your seedlings to perfection. Everything looks promising until mid-season hits and your plants start struggling, yields drop, and pests seem to multiply overnight. The culprit? You might have unknowingly paired plants that are natural enemies. As gardeners, we often focus on what grows well together, but understanding which plants sabotage each other is equally crucial for garden success. The onion and bean feud, when alliums attack legumes. Your bean plants and onions might seem like logical garden neighbors, but this pairing creates more problems than solutions. Onions release compounds through their roots that actively inhibit bean growth, essentially poisoning the soil around your legumes. This chemical interference, called allelopathy, stunts bean development and reduces your harvest significantly. Even more problematic, the strong scent of onions confuses pollinators that beans desperately need for pod formation. Bees and other beneficial insects become disoriented by the conflicting signals, leading to poor pollination and disappointing yields. Instead of planting these together, give your beans space near plants like marigolds or nasturtiums, which actually enhance their growth and attract the right pollinators. Tomatoes and corn, a pest magnet combination. This pairing might look appealing in theory, but tomatoes and corn create a perfect storm for pest infestations. Both plants attract identical pests, particularly the notorious corn earworm, which devastates both crops with equal enthusiasm. When you plant them together, you're essentially creating a pest superhighway and an all-you-can-eat buffet. The earworm larvae will happily move between your corn silk and tomato fruits, multiplying rapidly and causing extensive damage to both crops. Additionally, both plants are heavy feeders that compete for the same nutrients, leading to weakened plants that are more susceptible to disease and pest pressure. Separate these crops by at least 50 feet, or better yet, plant them in different seasons to break the pest cycle completely. Cucumbers versus aromatic herbs. The resource war. Cucumbers and strong aromatic herbs like sage create an underground battle for resources that nobody wins. These plants have vastly different root systems and nutrient requirements, but when forced to compete in close quarters, both suffer significantly. Sage and other Mediterranean herbs prefer well-drained, slightly alkaline soil with minimal water, while cucumbers thrive in rich, consistently moist conditions. This fundamental incompatibility leads to stressed plants on both sides. More critically, aromatic herbs can confuse the beneficial insects that cucumbers rely on for pollination and pest control. The strong essential oils from herbs like sage can mask the subtle pheromones that cucumber plants use to attract pollinators, resulting in poor fruit set and reduced harvests. Fennel, the garden bully. Everyone should avoid. Fennel deserves its reputation as the ultimate garden troublemaker. This seemingly innocent herb releases powerful allelopathic compounds that inhibit the growth of virtually every plant in its vicinity. From vegetables to flowers, most garden plants struggle when grown near fennel. The plant's root system continuously releases chemicals that prevent other seeds from germinating and stunt the growth of established plants. Even experienced gardeners are often surprised by fennel's aggressive nature, watching nearby plants mysteriously decline despite proper care. If you love fennel's unique flavor, plant it in a completely separate area or grow it in containers well away from your main garden beds. The nightshade family disaster, potatoes and tomatoes. Perhaps the most dangerous pairing on this list involves two beloved garden staples, potatoes and tomatoes. Both belong to the nightshade family and share susceptibility to the same devastating diseases, particularly late blight. When planted together, they create ideal conditions for disease transmission and rapid spread throughout your garden. Late blight can destroy an entire crop within days, jumping from plant to plant with frightening speed. The spores travel easily through air and water, making close proximity between these crops particularly risky. Beyond disease concerns, both plants compete for identical nutrients and growing conditions, leading to reduced yields even when disease doesn't strike. Understanding these incompatible plant relationships transforms you from a hopeful gardener into a strategic one. Your garden becomes more productive, healthier, and ultimately more rewarding when you respect these natural antagonisms. Remember to subscribe to Smart Garden for more essential growing tips, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who could benefit from avoiding these costly mistakes. Your future harvest will thank you for the knowledge you're building today.